Hello friends, my name is Tukaram Dikshit. Today's date is 12th January 2022. Today's our topic is multithreading in Java. Multithreading. Generally, any application can have multiple processes, and each of the processes can be assigned to either the single thread or multiple threads. So, firstly, we will understand what is thread. Then we will understand. Then we will see what is multi-threading. Thread. In that thread, in Java programming language, a single thread in a Java basically two-way, tight-weight, lightweight, and smallest unit of processing in Java. Java uses the threads by using the thread class. There are the two types of thread class. First one is user thread, and second one is daemon thread. Actually, with threads, user threads nor or non-domain threads are designed to perform a specific or complex task. So where the domain threads are designed to perform supportive tasks. We can say that user threads or non-user thread, non-domain threads are highly priority threads, while the domain threads are low priority threads. The domain threads are always running in background, while the user thread are always running in front foreground. In that difference between domain thread and user defined thread, first one is JVM doesn't wait for domain thread to finish, but wait for the user method. The first and main difference between the domain thread and user thread is that JVM will not wait for domain thread to finish tasks, but it will wait for any active thread to finish the task. Then second one is second one is thread priority. In that the thread priority of user thread is higher than the domain thread. They want to get CPU as early as use that user thread can get. Then third point is creation of thread. The user defined threads are usually created by the applications for executing the same tasks, but the domain thread are created by the JVM, and they constantly running in background, and the domain threads are running in background for the garbage collection. Then fourth point is treatment of thread. The JVM will force the domain thread for treatment if all users threads have finished their execution. But the user thread can keep running and classed by application or by own, and user thread keep running by JVM. This is the main difference between them. Then uses next difference is we uses the the important task is done by the user thread, and the domain thread are not used for the critical task. The domain thread generally used for background tasks such as garbage collection. Then next point is multi-threading. As we discussed earlier about thread. So multi-threading is the process of executing two or more thread simultaneously to maximum utilization of CPU. Multi-threading application accepts two or more threads at the same time, so it is known as concurrency in Java. That means they are parallel to each other. The means the two threads cannot store in the different different memory area, memory location. The next point is the all the same memory type, hence they have mainly memory and also switching between threads, and also take the less time. Then advantage of multi-threading: each thread is independent, so user cannot block it, and so we can perform multiple operations on the same time. As second one is, as threads are independent, so if one thread meets an expression, then other thread will not get affected. Then thread of life cycle: in the first one is new, then runnable, then running, then waiting, and then dead. In the first one is new. It is also known as, it is also known as a born thread state. As state at this stage, the thread is created using the thread, and it remains and it remains is thus a new state till the program stands for thread. The next one is runnable. When we call the instance of thread with the start method, then the control is given to the schedule to finish the execution, and it is dependent on scheduler to run or not the thread. Then third one is running. When the thread is starts the execution, when thread is start the execution, then then the state is changed to the running state. Actually, the scheduler select or thread in thread form the thread pool, and then it starts the execution of program. Thank you.